All right, we're back with another one. So how are we going to turn this into this? That was kind of a lame intro. We're going to put a case on this MiSTer Pi setup today, and I'll kind of walk through that because when I put this case on this one, I, you know, ran into a couple of issues. I'm not a smart man, so maybe some of these tips can help you. There wasn't. I don't think there's really. I don't think Retro Remake has a tutorial on it, so I'm kind of happy to just show what I learned in this journey. You might also say, John, why do you have um, two MiSTer Pis? Well, I turned this one into a dual RAM setup for testing cores that um, require 2 sticks of RAM. I also am just, I don't know, I just buy this crap and I guess I just buy too much shit. So yeah, we're gonna put a transparent blue case on this one. I'm probably gonna get rid of one of these. I'll sell it at cost to one of the local retro groups because I managed to get a pre-order for the console they're offering, the PlayStation looking one. So one thing when you open this is that there are little there's plastic. There's plastic on one side of the um, the casing, and so I think I think it's only on one side. I'll check in a second. So plastic, it's pretty easy to peel off. If you got the frosted white one, it instead has paper on it, and that is much more difficult to peel off. And that being the case, I would recommend you get one of these. They're actually useful to have around. They're plastic uh, razor blades. They're great for getting stubborn stickers off of old stuffs. That plus, a little isopropyl rubbing alcohol. It does wonders for getting old, gross stickers off of stuff. It is good for, hey, maybe you got an abandoned car sticker on your windshield or some other kind of bullcrap like that. Oh, this is actually super satisfying peel. The paper one was maddening. It does look like it is on both sides. So I'm going to fast forward to all of these being peeled. Okay, we've got that all peeled, and we will go into our collection of standoffs here. Let's see, I should refresh my memory on the length of the ones I need. I will say, I think they gave a complete additional package of standoffs, which is appreciated, and will go into my collection, my growing collection of extra standoffs. So I think we need ones with posts in them, and I think they need to be, yes, the shorter ones with screws in them. With yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just start screwing that in. Now, if you would put screws in the tops here to keep everything together, you would obviously need to remove those first. I didn't do that because yeah, I guess I was just relying on it sticking together with the GPIO pins. So I think just finger tightening, hand tightening is probably sufficient here. Right, those all look to be the same length. What a nice guy putting in extra standoffs. Yep. All right. So the next thing is we're going to take the feet off the bottom. Those are the shortest standoffs. So those are going to be replaced with a combination of a screw and nut, little nut. This is a little slippy slidey, so I'm gonna put that down. The next thing I would do is because I didn't keep, well, it doesn't really say which side is out on the bottom, and this thing only goes together one way. I would suggest fully kind of test assembling it once first. So, whoopsie, you don't want that hanging off like that. Oh, I'm even shakier than usual. My apologies. I'm sure that makes for a great video. Let's see. So what's on? So that would be 3 USB and the audio. So that face this way. Yep, and that's why we do that, because this is either backwards or upside down. I need to put my glasses on. So this will actually fit much better when we actually have all the components in it, because there's resistance. Okay, so to not lose my place, I'm gonna do that. And then, so the way I suggest handling the bottom plate screw nut situation is to uh, take each screw and just start threading it until you get a little bit popping out like that. So I'll do all 4 and then come back. All right, we got our screws ready. So this is the last time we'll be accessing, the inside. So it might make sense to clean off any fingerprints you might have mistakenly got on there. Then we are going to, I don't like, why do I keep saying we? Whatever. We. Then we are going to flip over the triple stack itself. And start screwing these in. And this way, the screw is going through both the nut and the standoff. Okay, we've got that all screwed in. Oops, I see a gap in one of them. Well, I'll fix that in the next segment break. Anyway, so we have that screwed in, so we have a good base to work off of. The next step would be so there's these button extensions, these caps that go on the buttons, and I think they'll sit on there just fine. They did include these little stickers, so you can take the little double-sided tape here, put it on the inside of the button extension, and then plop it on top of there. So let's see, I'll do one very shakily because obviously I shake a lot on camera. I guess in general. But you only see me on camera. Well, you don't see me, you see my fingers, occasionally the top of my head. Okay, so I wouldn't do it like that. I would, in fact, peel both sides off first, like a smart person. So there. So we'll do that. So I'll do that with all three. Okay, we've got our buttons installed, and now it's time to do the rest. Why don't just give each of these a little wipe down as we add them. Maybe it's like a Pavlovian response or something, but at this point, I kind of like the smell of isopropyl alcohol. Is that weird? It's weird. I know it's weird. You don't have to answer that. My sinuses are also jacked up, so it kind of clears it a little bit. It's like smelling salts, I guess. All right, there we go. Ready to lower the top on. All right, with that snapped down, we will put in the final screws here. All right, and there we have it. In its case, I think as far as triple stack cases go, this looks really nice. Now that I have the blue, I mean, I don't know. I think they both look pretty dang nice. So one other thing, it didn't come in the package, but if you have these like plastic cabinet bumpers or little feet, you can just put them on here, so then you don't have to worry about these screws scratching up if you put this on wood or something. So yeah, I'll just put 4 of those on each of these, and we'll call it a day. All right, thank you for joining me for this one, and I'll see you for the next time I put a case on a thing or a heatsink on a thing.